Hello.
Hello and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. How goes it?
We're going to tell you how to lose an argument today. I'm an expert on this. So I've been waiting for this one for a long time.
Have you? Are you ready?
I know how to win an argument.
Yeah,
You don't
sure
say
you
Happy
do.
Tuesday, you say Happy National Drink Wine Day, baby.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Crystal literally made my day. Can we just say it? Because I come in, I'm always like, Tuesdays are my least favorite day on this show because I feel like, you know, Mondays you come in, I'm anxious to see you guys, what you did for the weekend. You know, you can power through Monday easy. Tuesday, you're like, man, it's a long way to Friday.
Vanessa's my informant. She gets
Yes.
updates on what it is each day. So when she comes in, I'm like, what graphic am I making today? Vanessa, what day is it? And when she told me the good news, we had
Yeah,
to
I was
share
like,
this together.
girl,
So
you're
we
gonna
go.
love
Yeah.
this one.
Thank you.
Yeah, we all did.
That was me.
When you brought this up, we were super excited.
It did. It
We were like,
turned my frown upside down. My whole day had a better start.
Rosé all day.
That's what I think. I feel like once you're dancing with 80, you can get into rosé territory.
Rosé.
Maybe
Yeah.
even a sparkling.
Wait, what goes with tacos? You know, wine on Taco Tuesday.
Tequila.
I have to wait for National Tequila Day for that.
Tequila
one.
day.
Well, you don't need a special day. Just like I wasn't allowed to drink wine the other 364 days of the year.
I know, right?
Well, there's a National Wine Day and probably like a National Merlot Day and
Yeah.
probably.
There's a national something every day.
Yeah.
There
yeah.
There is.
That's fine though. I love it.
Yeah,
I
there's
dig it.
a website called like nationaltoday.com or something like that.
I think that's
and
where I get my info from.
So they actually have done a story on this. Everyone's like, how do they get these holidays?
Yes.
It's literally just that people nominate days for certain things and then they look at their calendar and they're like, can we fit another one
like
in?
sticks.
Let's do it.
But sometimes they're like a dozen for one day,
Right.
right? I mean,
Right.
But you said the process was kind of slow.
It's slow because
submit.
there's a
So
backlog of submissions.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, there's like National Hug a News Person Day. Like,
Yeah.
ain't nobody want to hug me.
Yeah, that
made
is
it
a little
through.
odd. Like, why would you do that?
You did
Then
a
you're gonna
story
be
on it. That was a good one.
I know.
That's when I learned when I was going through the website. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's
there
a
has
thing.
to be a process.
I'm like, no, I don't want to celebrate this holiday.
Aw,
Just kidding.
Anyway,
I feel like you weren't.
what's the worst thing? You can all help me out on this one.
Wait, first, let's say,
need some help.
Jennifer, thank you for watching. Robert, Lisa, everybody's tuning in already. And Joseph, he is late in the game. He wanted to know what happened to Paul and Emma.
I know.
So, but
Paul's still here.
Yeah.
He's here
Yeah.
till the end of the month, and then he got a brand new job in New York City.
New York City.
Go into his message and say congratulations and wish him the best of luck.
Yeah, you can find it. He explained the whole thing on his Facebook page. So we could take the whole day talking about it. Or you can
So
head
could
over
he.
there.
And then Emma comes back periodically. I think she's coming back in a couple of weeks to fill in.
Emma's a full-time mom.
Yeah.
So she's working hard at home.
Check out her Momcast on Instagram.
Yes,
Yes.
it's fun.
Great
Absolutely.
news outlet on Instagram.
So that's the update on personnel. Anybody else? You want
What other questions we got?
Anybody else? All
It's
right.
Ask an Anchor Day.
So you guys are
I
up
know,
to date?
it's hard to keep up. I get it.
What else we got here?
All right. Tara said good morning. Thank you, Tara, for tuning in. Okay, so now let's get back to the topic. I just had to address those because people
Yeah.
are saying
Good,
good morning.
good.
Because then we have
Naturally.
people chiming in with that. So go ahead.
All right, so what is the worst thing you can say during an argument?
You are wrong.
You gaining weight?
Evil. Oh my God. That is an ender.
That starts the argument.
no.
We're asking because there's this
What's your
hashtag.
Point.
Yeah, there's the hashtag right now that's called lose an argument in 3
Oh, these
words.
are great ones.
Are good.
And it's trending right now on Twitter.
It
And so
is.
that's why we're showing you some of these great ones right there. You're
You're
an
an
idiot.
idiot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think anything with crazy, like tell a woman anything with crazy, she will go crazy.
She will literally
Yes.
go ape crazy.
So you're
was
being
already
crazy.
crazy.
Stop being crazy. Like, you know.
or the same one is calm down. You need to calm down.
Yeah, so
Yeah, or just relax.
yeah,
or-
honey,
yeah.
just
Anything in
honey,
that
calm
vein.
down.
Yeah. Karina went with that. She said calm down with the angry face. Jennifer said the same thing. Calm down. Didn't Taylor Swift have a song like that?
You need to calm down. You're being too loud. I love that. That song spoke to me. Well, it really gets it reminded me of my 8-year-old. I'm like, dude, you need to calm down.
You know what? You know what's interesting? There's actual psychology behind that, and I know this because I've done a story before with a hostage negotiator.
Ah, yes.
Who told me that those are words that in a hostage situation they are
don't say.
not allowed to say.
Sets
They
people
do
off.
not say the words calm down because it really really sets people
It does
off.
the opposite.
Yeah, it never
Learned
works.
that.
But ironically, it's one of those things that when you're angry and in the heat of the moment, it just like comes out. Like you just want to say like, all right, calm down.
Right.
But then you really just escalate the problem way worse. There's actual psychology.
Be like, you want me to calm down?
Yeah.
Let me show you not calm
point.
right now. That's what happens when you tell somebody to calm down.
get
And
the
once
one
my head starts
finger,
moving, my finger starts
the
moving,
neck
you're in
going.
trouble.
Vanessa, you're being crazy right now.
I'll show you crazy right now. Okay? That taco you're gonna be eating later is gonna be in your face.
I'm glad I'm sitting over
It
here.
is. I'm going to put it in my own face.
I got two in front of me.
Yeah, so I lose arguments all the time. And the reason why is because I have a hard time following these rules. I know the rules, but I'm the kind of person that like I wear my heart on my sleeve, and then when I get in an argument, I just say the things that I shouldn't say.
Jason.
I am constantly foot and mouth when it comes to arguments. And not even just arguments, like joking situations, I find myself foot and mouth all the time. And then I say it, I'm like, oh, that was so dumb. Why did I do that? I'm sorry.
Can we have an edit undo button in our?
Yeah.
Yeah, delete tweet.
I'm like, let me rethink that.
Tough.
Yeah.
What about you're acting like your mother? Is that 3?
Oh.
So I've heard like a lot of
Like
people
your
like, you're like your mom right now. And I'm like,
So maybe like your mom.
Feeling
Yeah.
it's not a compliment
Yeah, I've done that
in this instance.
before.
when guys do that and they're to their significant other.
Yeah, I've lost that argument the same way.
Yeah, you told her that?
Family comparison.
For me, it's not necessarily the 3 words. You could almost make even something sweet sound. It's the way you say it,
a
like
tone.
with an
Yeah, your tone.
attitude or
Tone is
like
everything.
yes, it's the tone that gets me or would drive me crazy.
Or even like
expression.
inferred
Yeah, the
tone in a text. I find like you can infer a lot of tone from
Oh,
a text,
yeah.
especially short ones. You're like,
Right.
what does that mean?
Exactly.
I'm like, are you grumpy?
Yeah.
They're like, no. I'm like, oh.
I like when you just get okay, but nothing else. Like no punctuation, no thumbs up. It's just okay. I'm like,
Uh-oh.
that definitely means it's not okay.
I mean, not okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to put something after okay.
Oh,
When you say
Mindy.
I'm fine, I know what fine
Oh,
means.
yeah, I'm
Fine
fine.
means I'm never fine.
It means effed up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional is what it means.
Oh.
I've never heard that.
No, now you have.
Wait, Mindy said, I hate you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that
That's
is
an ender.
definitely,
That's an ender, all
yeah.
right.
Yep.
You don't want to say that.
I'm with Peggy. She says she's an emotional Italian who gets loud and cries too. I'm with you, Peggy. I'm the same way.
No, I use my hands a lot.
Explains a lot with my.
Wait a minute.
I have an Italian in my family. Explain some things. The lots of crying.
They're very
the-
passionate people.
So are Latinos.
Hands a lot. Yeah.
Crazy too.
Oh, you could say it?
We don't use crazy. That was one of the no words.
Yeah, so my friend says when we hang out with her, because people always use the word crazy, and she's like, no, they're not crazy, they just have triggers. She's like, so you're, pushing on
Yeah,
their triggers. And I'm like,
trigger.
oh, that's a good way to put it instead of saying
like
someone's
that.
crazy.
But
You're just
Triggered.
You're still gonna. I've said that people are triggered and it triggers them. So I don't know if that's the best thing to say
lay
too.
off the.
better than saying
triggered.
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Just run.
Not to a guy. Not to a guy. I think saying a guy is triggered is the same thing as saying he's crazy to a woman.
But somehow men don't get as crazy when we call y'all crazy. Like women, that's just,
It's not as much of a.
it sets us,
a
we don't
trigger.
like
It's-
that.
It's just not as much of a trigger. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
What if we called you a
Right.
stage 5 clinger?
Well, is it true?
Yeah.
I mean, like the thing is, like if a girl is calling you a clinger, you probably are a clinger.
A stage 5 clinger.
Because the women are the last ones to know, I think, in that situation.
This isn't quite 3 words. It's a
I know,
little
these are long.
more, but Robert is saying, I want to give you a hug. So maybe like trying to be like, well, just come here or whatever. And it's like, no, I don't want to hug you right
Yeah,
now.
you gotta
You
be
said some mean things to me.
In the right mood for the
Yeah.
makeup hug.
Yeah,
Sometimes it comes too soon.
Exactly.
There
Okay, so Paul's got some advice for us on
Okay.
this. He said rules, ? How about people treat each other equally instead of trying to be the one in control or win arguments or own the other person? No one wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul.
You know, and I think that's important because the key to a successful relationship is to learn how to lose arguments.
Yes.
Because that's really hard.
Yes.
If you are an emotional person, it's hard to lose an argument. and pick your battles.
And pick your
Because
battles.
there are
I feel like it
some-
should be all caps.
Yeah, there are some battles that
It's just not worth
some of us
it.
just like to argue. I like to argue. It's okay, but like there are times when I have to say to myself, all right,
Yeah.
like this isn't going to benefit anybody. I
try
just need to
practice
shut
a
up.
lot of restraint.
Yeah.
Yes. Like sometimes, like they'll say something that you just want to snap back at, but then I have to force myself sometimes to say, it's not worth it.
Right. As I've gotten older, I've learned to control it. But
I've gotten
you know,
better.
back in the day, I'd be like,
Right.
"What did you say to me?" And
I
then I
know.
would say something hurtful right back. But then that doesn't accomplish anything.
I know.
You're just continuing the fight. So yeah, I bite my
I
tongue
used
a
to
lot.
be a
I'm like,
hothead
okay.
that way, always ready to come back. But then I just had to learn. I have to suck it in.
You've calmed down?
Yeah, I know. This is the calm me.
You need to calm down.
I know.
Christiana says the words always or never whenever you put them in something. Always or
good.
never.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
learned that in our premarital counseling.
Really?
The counselor said the same thing. She was like, whenever you're in an argument, don't say, well, you always do this. It's just that
Or you never
sometimes
do
I
this.
feel
Yeah.
as if you're not hearing me or whatever. You have to choose
Yes.
it. It's like very carefully. You have to choose different words to dance
I
around saying,
remember that.
I always, you
Yes.
never do this.
And I remember them
Nothing's
saying
ever absolute,
about,
right?
instead of saying anything about that person, it's
I
how you
feel,
feel,
how it makes
you
me feel.
Yes. Sometimes it's hard to
working
remember
on
that though in the heat of the moment,
Hard to
right?
Remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember those were advice words that I'd heard before.
Anthony said, "You need a Snickers. Calm down." Have you seen those Snickers commercials?
You're not you when you're hungry.
I will say, if you offered me a Snickers instead of a hug during an argument, I would calm down like super fast. Because I
I'd be like,
really like
okay.
Snickers.
You're right.
I love that
What
one.
did they say? Never pick an argument when you're hungry.
You're not
Wasn't
you
that
when
a
you're
story
hungry.
Yeah, you when you're
recently?
hungry.
Yeah, that we did. Yeah.
Hangry.
Don't pick an argument when you're hangry.
Wait, we have some love connection going on here. So Barry said hi to Carrie, and then Carrie said hi to Barry.
you guys
They're having
know each
their
other?
own convo here in
Hey.
our Instagram.
That would be a
In
great.
our little
Hi,
Facebook.
Carrie and Barry.
Oh my gosh, we're making love.
Yeah,
Y'all would
there's
make a
love
great couple.
connection. What's going on over there?
And the whole Carrie Berry thing, I feel like that's a match made in heaven.
Just think of like the wedding hashtags.
Easy.
Could you imagine if we had a couple that actually connected on our Facebook live show through their
would
messages,
love
and then they ended up getting married? You guys would have to get married on our
So
show.
today in AZ would throw a wedding.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
On the after show for sure too. We have to feature it right at
absolutely.
this time.
Oh my goodness. And
We
all
can already
this.
get sponsors.
Yeah, and then we could be a part of the wedding. And
Totally.
you can be the official.
I can officiate.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I will be a bridesmaid yet again. Very good at it.
Watch
And we can have a bachelor party.
Watch them be brother and sister. They're just saying hey, and we're like matching them up. Come on, guys.
We let our imaginations run away.
Yeah,
with
we're
us.
kind of. Robert has great advice though for an argument. Just drink wine. After all, it is
Oh, that's true.
National Drink Wine Day.
Sometimes doesn't the alcohol
Yeah.
escalate the argument?
So if they are if you drink wine, too much wine, and then the argument starts,
Yeah.
that's not a good idea.
Okay, everybody.
I
Carrie
know.
is married.
Dang it,
Oh,
Carrie.
man. Well, there goes that plan.
Why are you guys saying hi to each other?
We
Your
totally
neighbors?
squirreled and went off the
Friends?
rail on that one.
You got us excited there for a moment,
We
Carrie.
did. We had this
We
whole
thought we
vision.
were making a love connection.
I know. Anybody else want to get married on today? We can get it together by the May ratings book.
Yes.
The producers are like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like,
Stop.
"Oh, super! We can throw a wedding in 3 months." It's
Yes,
so easy.
Jennifer, we are in La La Land right now. I don't know what happened.
Okay. It was just a thought because you guys are talking to each other, and I was like, oh my
Sorry,
god.
we get excited.
Yeah, we were just hoping.
It's the little things.
Okay.
So maybe for everyone's sake, we should go. Do we have a
In case you missed
yeah,
that
in case you
moment.
missed it, or juice or something?
Here's your ICYMI for the day.
Our juicy question and answer of the morning. So here's the question. For a better beer experience, you should always do this. What should you always do? Let's check in with your tweets and text messages. Pour your beer into a glass and smell the beer. Okay. Kim says slowly pour it into a pint glass. Oh, David has a long one from Star Valley. In my younger years, when I drank beer, I enjoyed it more if I had pizza or some other food to eat, and I added a pinch of salt to my beer. That's a good one.
Yeah, I've seen people have.
Everything's better with pizza.
Right? I was going to say the same
The
thing.
salt thing, that's a new one. I'll try that.
It makes it bubble more.
Yum. Here's your answer.
I got one. How about his car keys?
Oh, good. Here he comes.
What? Rinse the glass first.
Huh.
We took that back to Cheers.
I had no idea.
I was hoping they weren't going to say put car keys in your glass.
I was like,
They have a designated driver. Like I wasn't sure where we were going with that.
well, when you go to a brewery, you always notice how they put that, like a machine, water goes in it, and then they pour the beer.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, shh, and then they pour your beer.
And one thing too, a cold glass. That's key
Yes.
in my experience.
And
Pour
tilt
at an
it.
angle.
Yes.
Oh my God. Don't you hate when people don't do? I'm like,
Too much foam. Yeah, obviously we are expert.
Yeah.
we have a lot of like
Not that I have any experience.
pet peeves. Like I don't like how they do this when they do this. It's got to be a tap beer. But so I'm wondering if you have a cold beer glass and then you rinse it, does that still count, or are those two different things now?
Yeah, it still counts. It still
Maybe I'll
works.
try that.
But it's not like you don't leave it like sitting under the water. If
You just
notice,
rinse
like,
it real quick.
At a lot
Yeah.
of bars, they actually have this thing where you turn the glass upside
Yeah,
down
that's
like
what I was
this,
talking
and
about.
then
Yes.
it shoots up.
So why is that? I don't drink beer. Why is that? Why does it make it better?
The cold glass or,
Or
the
the
rinse?
rinsing it.
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
either.
I mean, I know that they do it, but I've never
Must be
realized
some
why it makes
scientific
it better.
reason.
We're gonna have to Google that.
We know a lot about aerating wine.
Oh, yeah,
and
we got you
uncorking
on wine.
and decanting wine.
And
like we know a lot
cocktail
about
making
that. But I don't
and
know a
taking
lot
shots.
about why the rinsing. No, I don't do that anymore.
Oh, today?
Like I feel like that just became a sad story.
Remember, never say never,
Yeah.
or always.
I always take shots.
I find it just is a better night when I say no.
So Cindy, one of our directors, it was Cindy, right? She was telling me, she Googled and it said something like it allows for a more even pour, something
Oh.
else about the temperature, and what was the other thing, Cindy? Oh, more slippery and less friction.
Gotta love slippery. Friction's bad for
This is
beer.
one of those we refer.
Anyway,
What?
so you learned
Talking
something
about
new
beer.
today
Get your minds out of the gutter.
while you're
all my
drinking
fault.
beer. We'll remind you again when it's
That's what
National
she
Beer
said,
Day.
or- I feel like I'm the only person. It's so weird.
Y'all are terrible. And I get a bad rap on this show.
That's how you pick an argument. Y'all are terrible. That's some words
Yeah.
you don't use.
Well, how about that's what she said, being how to end an argument? Because whenever somebody says that, I start laughing,
Yeah,
and I feel
that's
like I would
true.
laugh, and then the argument would be
Yeah,
over.
maybe that's a cure-all.
A positive one.
But it has to make sense. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I mean,
No.
at Ryan's rate, we could use that anytime.
Oh, that's true.
He does it. He drops
does
a lot
open
of those.
himself
So
up
your
for a lot
wife
of that.
can definitely use that line.
Yeah,
to get,
that's true. I lose all the arguments anyway.
Tasha says,
We're still married.
again, more than 3 words, but if you'd just listen to me, you'd understand what I'm telling you.
Telling you, she capitalized.
Yeah, they're telling you. I'm telling you.
But you know, a happy wife, happy life.
Totally.
So that makes sense.
Yeah,
where you
absolutely.
let her win all
You
the
realize
arguments.
you realize in
anything
these
down that
arguments
road, yeah.
that they're like afterwards, if you escalated it worse, you were like, man, that wasn't worth it. Like every single time.
Yeah. So just let it go.
So just let it go.
Life is
Especially if it's
short.
something minor, like about doing the dishes or picking up an item or something like that, right? That would cause an argument.
Yep. That's a pick your battles file.
Yeah, totally.
I gotta put it. Yep.
Now we're giving you relation advice. We're giving
Yeah,
you're
so
doing
Carrie,
probably a
Carrie and
relationship advice.
Barry, if it ends up working out, I mean, here's your relationship.
Married.
She said she was just being polite.
Oh.
Yeah. That was nice of you, Carrie. See, I love it when we have polite people on our feed here.
I know.
Yeah, thank you for being polite.
The internet's full of rude people, so I'm glad that you two are being very nice today.
Do we
Great
have
example.
a fresh squeezed juice?
We do.
Do you
Let's see.
I actually made fresh squeezed juices.
You did. We should be drinking it right now.
What?
All right, so there's some new tech that can make your dog talk. Well, sort of. There is now a collar that will play a swear word every time your dog barks a swear word.
Stop
Okay,
it.
so the CUSS collar
my gosh.
costs $60, but has become so popular that it is currently sold out. Oh my gosh.
I want to go back and watch this infomercial because I have to hear it. I got to hear the audio on this thing. What is happening?
First of all, would you spend $60 for the CUSS collar?
yes.
Absolutely.
Without hesitation.
More swear
question.
words, the better.
What happens when you're walking the dog? And
Everything.
Then all
Oh
of a
my
sudden
gosh.
it's cussing at everybody as you're walking by.
Sometimes
I think people
It'd be
would laugh.
hilarious.
Sometimes I feel like my dogs really are cussing.
Yeah.
Well, then you could just be like, it's the dog. It's not me.
I don't.
Calm down.
But
Yeah. Oh, I feel like my dog was cussing at me at 1 a.m. this morning. Like, she woke me up to go outside, and I was waiting for a while because I was tired, obviously. And she was like, "Get up!" So yes, if we had that caller, it would probably be like, "B, get up." You know.
I think that would be a hilarious gift.
I agree.
Seriously.
That's a great white elephant gift.
Yeah.
So remember that, even though it's sold
Pricey,
out.
but hilarious.
Yeah, $60 though. That's a.
But I feel like it's going to be like
white
one of
elephant.
those as seen on TV, 2-for-1 kind of deals. Keep an eye out.
Act now, and you'll get 2 cussing dogs.
You get not one,
2
but
cussing
2.
canines.
They'll make it for a cat too, so they'll have the cat and dog collar.
That's cute.
But if they had that,
Meow,
let's do that.
beep.
I think it would be even better on a cat because cats already have that kind of snarky face.
And
That would be perfect.
they,
Well,
have,
and,
they
like-
have resting cuss face.
They do! Oh my gosh, that would be amazing on a cat. Maybe that could be our gift for our cutest pet in AZ contest.
Right.
Oh.
You guys can go find that. We'll get that together.
We'll bleep it out.
You're beeping cute.
Well, it might not be a cat or a dog. I voted for a horse.
That's true. There's an iguana in the top.
Oh, and there's llamas,
Llamas and goats. There was a lot of great pet options
Cute
there.
animal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for
hard.
sending those in.
I hope we bring half the farm into the studio.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Well, you have to wait and find out who will be here in the
see,
studio.
see the custodians like rolling their eyes. You guys did that.
Clean up on aisle Studio 12A.
Oh, gross.
Be interesting.
On that note, enjoy your wine and taco
Yes.
today.
And don't argue with each
yeah,
other.
don't argue.
Be nice, please.
I love you. End it.
Aw.